everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome back. I'm Melanie and I do a variety of different videos. My predominant video is vlogs which go up every Thursday. I do my other content on Tuesday and Sundays, which could be anything from an update video to a review video to a haul video or a concert type video or even story times. Today's video is a 31-day challenge that I've set myself for March. So for those who don't know me or haven't watched any of these videos before, I suffer with anxiety and depression, and I have poor health as well. I have health issues that constantly take over my life. I catch everything and I'm pretty much very unwell the majority of the time. And it's very frustrating because I always have things that I want to do and I fall behind on even simple everyday things such as housework and things like that, and it just frustrates me and makes me feel worse within myself because I want to be able to do things just like everyone else. So a week or so ago I thought I'll just set myself some really simple small goals to accomplish during the month of March, and it's 31 days, so I thought I'm going to give myself 31 things to do. Some I'm going to find harder and more time consuming, and some are going to be health dependent. So if I'm very ill all month, whether it be physically or mentally, you know, I'm maybe not going to be able to do them all. I have promised myself that I won't torture myself if I don't manage to get them all done, or I miss some, or I skip some, or I just can't do everything. I'm just going to try my best to get through them all and see what I can get done. Most of these things people be like, oh, I do that every day, or that's fine, you know, that's so easy. But for me, if I get through this list, I will have accomplished something major because I literally don't get anything done. That's it. And also I am leaning forward. If I sit back, I have to hold the camera up and it hurts, it's not comfortable. I don't have a stand for it or a mount or any other way to do it. So for the predominant video, I probably will be leaning forward. It is actually darker over here, so it shows on my eye bags when I sit back, but I'll sit back as much as I can. So I'm going to read the list out, and then either the last video of the month on a Sunday or Tuesday, whatever the one is, whatever the last Tuesday or Sunday is of the month, that will be the results of it, or it will be the second or third video in April where I talk about how I got on. So the first one is read 3 books during March. I've currently started, brutally honest, I started it ages ago and I'm about 4 chapters in, so that's going to be one of the 3. I don't really get through many books. I have a lot of books behind me. The one at the top of the pile is going to be the second book. I bought that last month to read and it's ended up dumped there basically. And then there'll be a third one. I don't know which one it'll be. I think it's going to be that one there, Self-Care for the Real World. I think that will be it. So they will be the 3 books. So the second one is to go on 2 walks that last at least 20 minutes. I don't go out the house very often. I don't go for walks very often. I would like to become fitter and just do a little bit more than I do, because obviously if I don't go out the house I'm not getting any kind of exercise, and you really should do a little bit of exercise if you can. So I thought I could be sick for 3 of these 4 weeks, so I'm gonna just set myself a really simple small goal of just 2 walks at 20 minutes each. So, you know, I could be sick for the first 3 weeks, so that's why I couldn't say 2 walks a week, which would be better. But I know with my physical health especially, it's pushing myself to like even think of doing 2. The next goal is to write 30 blog posts for April. I have a blog which I will never link on here. If you find it, you find it, but I'm not gonna put links to it here. It's mainly a review type blog, or if I buy something I'll put it on there and go, I've bought this. I don't put everything on I buy, but I might buy some wax melts and I might review them in that blog post. At the moment I'm putting up the first 7 of the month and then 2 a week after that. That's kind of been February and this month. I've already wrote this month, so my goal is to make sure I have one to go up every day of April. As I'm filming this, I've wrote one of them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write the first 7, because I always put the first 7 up. I only started that recently, and then I'm going to write the 2 a week, so whatever 2 days I decide to put them up on, I change it every month. It's 2 different days every month, and then when I've wrote them, I'm going to go back to the second week and write one for that, and the third week write one for that, the fourth week write one for that, and do the same again and again until hopefully I've got 30 posts. If I don't get 30 posts, I don't get 30 posts, but I'm going to try. I am going to try. So in February, or even the end of January, I'm not sure, I picked up a word search book from the shop. I thought it'd be nice to just distract my mind if I'm feeling a bit anxious, even if I just do 5 minutes of a word search, do that. And I've done about 5 or 6 of them over about 6 weeks. I know I did 3 one night, and I just thought, do 10 word searches during April. It's good to sit down, it's good to clear your mind, it's good if you're feeling anxious or nervous or your head's just going round and round, just to do a word search. So I've still got the original book I bought. There's probably still another 40 in there, and I'm doing them in order. I'm not allowed to skip, like get part way through one and skip it onto the next. So I want to do 10 word searches during March. The 5th one is apt because I'm sat in the room. I want to completely sort this room out. If you've watched any of my December videos that I filmed in here, basically it was the biggest tip, and in the 2nd week of February, I believe, 2nd or 3rd week, I tidied this room up. So it's tidy, but it's not immaculate. There's still things everywhere. There's things stuffed in those drawers behind me. It is still a mess, even though it doesn't look a mess currently. It's because things are stuffed everywhere. So my goal is to completely tidy this room, to go through everything, go through the drawers. If anything needs throwing out, throw it out, and put things where I know they are, instead of at the moment they're just randomly shoved everywhere just to get them out of sight. The next goal is to paint the stairs. Well, I live in a 3-storey house, so to paint the first lot of stairs, the walls by it, and the landing outside, so the landing outside this room, and to paint the main wall, the wall that I'm facing in here, to paint that white as well. So I need to buy a tub of white paint, and I'm painting them. I hate the colours in here, like the camera doesn't pick up how disgusting the colour is, but it's horrible, and the same colours out there, and it just looks old and not very nice because there's people been walking up the stairs, dragging their hand up the stairs, so it's dirty. So I want to make it nice and clean and white and bright. Then I want to paint the main bathroom, which is on this floor. It's the bathroom that my dad mainly uses. I use it once a week because I'll have a bath once a week, like I had a bath today. So I finally finished painting my whole way downstairs, and I've got another tub of the same paint and a part-used tub of the paint, so I might as well use some of it, and I'm going to paint it that colour. It's a palish blue colour, and that's what colour that bathroom's going to be. Then this is kind of something I've not talked about because I weren't going to talk about it until I'd finished it, but I've been putting flooring down by myself in my ensuite. My ensuite's very small. It's got a shower cubicle, a toilet and a sink, and not much room for anything else. And last year my carpet got ruined because a plumber had done something to my toilet and it kept flooding it. And I had a carpet in there, and I don't know why there was a carpet. It was because we moved in and there was a carpet, and the carpet had to come up because it had basically ruined the carpet. And since then I've had nothing down, and then I bought these tiles, the stick-on tiles, for my kitchen floor. Didn't have enough for the kitchen floor and I couldn't be bothered doing it, so I thought I'll do my bathroom with it, and I started, and it was easy at first until I had to get to cutting bits up. So I've probably 2/3 completed it, and it's on the difficult bit now. I've cut some of the bits up, but I need to cut a lot more pieces up, and going around the toilet and around the sink is going to be really hard, so I'm going to finish that in March. Then I've got a horrible border in my bedroom. If you've watched my vlogs, you'll see it's a grey and black silvery striped border. It's absolutely hideous. I didn't like it. It's been up since I moved in. The matching light shade used to be up, but I took that down over a year ago when I replaced it. And I just hate the border, and I'm scared if I take it off it's going to peel paint off. And yes, I would like to paint the bedroom, but I'm not in a hurry to paint it. I just want to get that hideous border off. So I've got a steamer. I'm going to try and steam it off and hope it doesn't take the paint off as well, because I don't really want to live here. That's one of the reasons why I've not decorated, because I don't want to live here. But for the foreseeable future, whether that's a month or 6 months, I'm not going to be moving, so I might as well get the border off the wall. Goal number 10, we've finally done 10, is to remove the writing from my bedroom wall. So there's a quote on my bedroom wall, I think it says "always kiss me goodnight." Again, that's been there since I moved in. I hate it, I don't like the quote, I would never put that quote up. They put it up at a really strange angle, I hate it. I don't know how to take it down, I don't want to damage the wallpaper. I'm hoping if I take it down, I don't peel off half the wallpaper. That's been my main concern about it. So I'm going to do a little bit of research about it and I'm going to take that down as well. Number 11 is kind of an ironic one because I'm going to have to do this twice within the space of a month. It's put the clocks to the correct time. So when they went, did they go backwards? They still have the time that it was like when the clocks changed last time. So I think they're an hour ahead. So I'm going to put them back and then the clocks are going to change again in like April. So they're not going to be changed for long, but I'm not waiting another month. I'm just going to change them. Goal number 12 is to put my bed frame outside. So I got a new bed last June and the bed frame has remained partly either in my bedroom or outside my bedroom. And when I was sorting my house out quickly 2 weeks ago, I took part of it downstairs. So I'm going to take the rest of it downstairs so then I can pay the council to come and pick it up. Number 13 is to make the TV unit TV stand that I bought or was bought for me just over a year ago, and it stayed in the box. It needs putting together, so that's going to be put together. Goal 14 is to do one 15-minute at home workout once a week, so 4 in total. I've not worked out in a long time. I'm unfit, but I'm very unwell too, so I couldn't say do an hour workout. 15 minutes is pushing it, but there's some quite easy walking type workouts on YouTube that I will probably do once a week, and it's better than doing nothing, which I currently do. The next goal is kind of fitness related as well. It's to walk up and down 100 flights of stairs. So I've got 2 flights of stairs in my house, and around 3 years ago I actually used to do this. I used to 2 to 3 times a week get 100 floors on my app on my phone, and it used to be hard and it didn't always pick up every floor. Because it's in my pocket, it doesn't seem to pick up every floor that I walked up. So I was probably doing 120 floors to get to 100 on the app. So I want to do that once. It's probably going to really knacker me out, but I just want to do it because I just think it's a fun and interesting goal. The next goal is another fitness one. I think I was on a fitness thing here. It's because I'm unfit and I'm unwell all the time, and when I want to do things I can't do them because I just feel like crap all the time. But the next goal is to do 10,000 steps in one day. I average about 2,500. Like when I look on the app, it says I do just under 2,600 steps a day on average. There's some days when I do 5,000. There's some days when I do 1,000, but it averages out at around 2,500. So one day I would like to do 10,000. I've not done that very often, but I have done it, so I'm going to do it one day. Maybe it'll be one of the days when I go on the 20-minute walk. I can maybe go to the shop and walk around a couple of shops as well. That's a good way of getting the steps up. Goal 17 is get a Tuesday and Sunday video up every Tuesday and Sunday during March. Of course, this is going up on the first possible Sunday in March, so you know my goal for the month or my goals for the month. So this is video 1. I've also wrote down what videos I want to film. I wrote down some extras just in case, and you know, I'm filming this today, and in 2 days time I'm filming at least 2 other sit down videos. So I'm well on the way. I think there's 9 in total to do, and I think I've wrote down 11. So that's sorted. I just need to get them filmed. I need to film, edit, upload, schedule, film, edit, upload, schedule, and everything should be fine. The next goal, I'm not going to say what it is. It's just a little personal type goal. It's nothing major, it's doable, and if I do it I'll just say I've done it, but I'm not going to say what it is. Sorry, but I don't broadcast my whole life on the internet. My next goal is to get 1,000 followers on Instagram. If you don't know, I do have an Instagram related or linked to this account. If you look in the description box below, there is a link to it. And currently, as I film this, I have 725 followers. I gained about 50 of them over the space of the weekend. I don't know why, because I barely posted anything, but I think it's because I'm interacting with people and they're basically, you know, shouting me out and stuff like that, and I think that's how I gained those. So my goal is by the end of March to be on 1,000 or above. Next goal is for this channel to get to 200 followers, as I am 200 subscribers as I'm filming this now. I have 197. I did have 198, but I lost one. You know, it takes me a long time to gain followers, and I've gained about 20 in the last couple of months. So my hope is to continue with that and just get a couple more and get over 200. The next goal is to get down to a certain weight, which currently at the moment means losing 3 kilograms. I put weight on leading up to Christmas and over Christmas. Some of it was deliberate. Then in January, in 10 days, I lost 3 kilograms and I've not lost any since. In fact, I put a kilogram on. I've got a weight that I want to get down to. It's something 5.0 in kilograms, so that could mean it's 45 kilograms or 55 kilograms, but at the moment it currently means losing 3 kilograms. So the way I'm going at the moment, it's not likely to happen, but that is a goal. The next goal is to watch 4 DVDs in March. I don't really watch films anymore because I can't concentrate and I'm anxious, and I've watched everything that I own. Well, I do have a pile that I haven't watched, and one of the 4 that I want to watch is The Greatest Showman. I got that the day it was released on DVD and I haven't watched it. It's just been on my TV unit and I've not watched it, so I have to watch that as one of the 4. The next goal is going to be a tough one because I've not done it in 18 months. It's walk my dog 4 times. So that means once a week for 15 minutes, and there's a 15-minute walk that you basically go on to the main road and back, and that's 15 minutes. She's going to be a little bitch with me when I first walk her because I've not walked her for so long, and she does pull and it does hurt. I do have health conditions, so it is going to hurt me, but I want to walk her. You know, if I get up, I can do it at lunchtime 4 times. You know, there might be a week when I get through 2, or might get through them all in 1 week just to get them out of the way, but that's a little goal for myself, and I'm going to find it hard because I don't like going out the house like that, but I'm going to try my hardest. Then it's go to sleep before 3 AM 4 times, so once a week. I might do it all in 1 week, you never know. I struggle with sleep. I can't get to sleep. I'm up till 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the morning. I hate it. It ruins my day the next day, and then I'm exhausted the next day, and I'm up again all night the next day, and I want to stop that. So 4 times I've got to be asleep before 3 AM. The next goal, goal 25, we're nearly there, is to go into a shop that I don't normally go into. So it can either be a shop that I've been into in one town but not been in it in another town. For instance, 2 weeks ago I went to a town and I was heading home, and I thought, oh, when I get home I want to go to B&M. Then I passed a B&M in that town, and because I don't have the best confidence and I'm anxious and all that, I couldn't bring myself to go in that shop, even though it's the same shop that I wanted to go in. So my goal would be to, if I wanted to go into that B&M, go into that B&M, or like I want to go into Wilko's, and I sometimes go to a place where there's a Wilko's and I never go in. So it's to push myself out of my comfort zone, and it's to go into one of those shops. The next goal is kind of a body confidence thing, or to make myself look better. I want to tan myself. I've not tanned myself since last June, and the goal is to tan myself and to keep that tan up for 10 days, which basically means after 5 days I need to re-tan. It'd be nice to look healthy and happy and glowy again, so that's what I want to do. Number 27, it's make more of an effort with my outfits. I have like a uniform outfit currently, which is jeans and boots, or when the weather gets better it'll be jeans and my Adidas court shoes, which are not trainers, but you know, like they're like Converse but Adidas version kind of thing, and that's kind of what I wear. And because a lot of the time I feel down, or I just want to wear comfort, or I just don't want people to look at me, I'll just wear that. Today I've actually made an effort, like I've had to do the button up because like my bra kept showing, but I've got like a nice blue cardigan on and a nice work top, like what I used to wear for work, in this blue colour. Then I've got blue trousers on, and then I had heeled mules on, which I absolutely love, and I didn't get to wear them that much last year, and I looked quite smart today. So it's to make an effort like that 4 times in total minimum, so at least once a week I need to make an effort like this. And you know, this isn't hard to do, it's not uncomfortable clothes, it's just me wanting to live in jeans and trainers. And you know, I do have some other clothes and I don't get to wear them because I just put my jeans and trainers on at all times. The next one is about my dad's birthday. My dad's got a big birthday coming up in April, and it's just to get him an amazing present. So I just need to see what I can afford and just get him something amazing. 29 is to have a large clear out and sorting session. I did have a large clear out and sorting session, you know, a couple of weeks ago when I was sorting the house out, and there was probably about 4 bin bags of rubbish and about 8 bin bags of recycling that went, and the house is looking better for it, but I have shoved things in drawers and in cupboards and out the way, and I have too much stuff. I have stuff that I don't use or need or wear or want, or that's worn out and it needs getting rid of. So my goal is to fill at least 2 bin bags fulls of stuff and get rid of it. Goal 30 is to take down the pictures in the living room. I have a wall of inspirational quote type things, and I never look at them, and I don't really want them up there anymore, so I thought I'd take them down and put them up the stairs leading up to the second floor, so leading up to my bedroom, and put them on there, or have some kind of display of them at the top of my stairs, that type of thing, which will probably be easier than putting them up the stairs, so that's probably what I'm going to do. And the final goal is to go to my bedroom at least 10 times before 1 AM. So when I'm awake, I sit downstairs, I'm usually on my phone on Instagram or YouTube watching videos or whatever. I don't do anything special downstairs when I'm up. So I might as well, if I'm going to stay up all night, I might as well be in my bedroom, because I'm more likely to lie down at 3 in the morning rather than 5 in the morning if I'm only going upstairs at 3. So that's my final goal. So I hope to accomplish them all. Like, there is a lot there for me, because normally I'd probably only get 2 or 3 of those things done, but I've wrote them in a little notebook, and I'm going to write little notes, and I'm going to keep up with it and see how much I can get done. Obviously some of it's health permitting, it depends on how I'm feeling physically and mentally, but I'm going to try my best. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, or you want to join me or anything like that, then please leave your questions below and I'll answer them. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell notification button, then you'll get an alert every time I upload a video. I'll be back in a few days' time with my next video. Thank you for watching, everyone.